Hi, my name is Jannie Walker-Larson, and I'm living in Stockholm, Sweden with my family. We're a family of 8, and in particular my youngest daughter, Lorena. Lorena's 21, and Lorena was diagnosed with ADD 2012, 2.5 years ago. Lorena's had an incredible struggle with many different types of medications, many different trials of trying to find what was right for her. Unfortunately, we did not get the care that we felt that we should, and we're really struggling. Even 6 months ago, my daughter Lorena was almost a completely a vegetable who could not get out of bed, could not take care of herself, and was really just drooling out of the mouth. It was such a tragic sight. And when we finally as a family took a decision to stop the traditional treatment that she was receiving in Sweden and to find an alternative. The alternative that we found that has given our lives back, and more importantly Lorena's life back, has been at the Amen Clinic. We started off initially with the program called Healing ADD in 30 Days. It was an incredible start for Lorena to come back into life. In a very short way of telling you, during 30 days you follow a series of wonderfully warm and insightful videos every day that you look at, where both Dr. Amen and his wife Tana Amen talk about different areas, and they're short, specifically designed for people with ADD, and they make you feel like you're right there in the room with them. And you also follow a diet. You get rid of gluten, you get rid of it's called an elimination diet, where you take away many things and little by little bring them back into the patient's life and Lorena's life to see what works and what doesn't work. And they work not only with the body, making you feel comfortable, but also with the mind, the soul, the spirit. They talk about something called ants, which are negative thoughts, and how to work with ants. They help the person who has ADD to create what is their vision, what do they want to change. And they engage, or Dr. Amen specifically engages in such an inspiring way that you can't help but want to go on and do more. Through the start with Healing ADD in 30 Days, we started considering the alternative to come to the U.S. to meet the Amen team, and we're assigned a Dr. Daniel Amina, who has been like a godsend for us. He's been a very warm-hearted, engaged, concerned doctor for Lorena. We brought her over and went through a 3-day period of doing an initial scan when she was in what they call a working mode, taking the histories, bringing in a lot of different pieces of information, doing different types of testing, and doing a final scan when she was in resting term. The result of that was an incredible amount of information, a number of aha moments for us when we could see her actual scan, understand what parts of her brain were being involved, because as you know, the theory that Dr. Amen has proposed, and is certainly for us been very correct, that 7 different areas of the brain, or 7 different types of ADD exist, and they involve different areas of the brain. And it was such an incredible liberation for Lorena that someone understood her, that someone cared about her, and to find the proper solution for her. We are choosing to work first with holistic medicine because we've had such a bad experience with traditional medication. And she is a completely different woman today. She still has a long way to go. We went from, as I mentioned, a child who had no energy, who could not take care of herself, to a young woman who feels hope, and, sorry, it's just emotional, and who is feeling like she can come into an adult life in a way with value, with dignity, and belief in herself that life can be magnificent. And we're so very thankful as a family to give us a possibility to support Lorena and to see her grow and become a working adult. And I'm sorry, well, I can't believe I started to cry so much. And I would really recommend you to consider the alternative of, if you don't have the finances, to start with Healing 80 Day in 30 days, because it really is a fantastic introduction into the world of what you can do. And there is a lot that you can do on your own. And if you do have the financial capability, which I strongly recommend, it will transform your life, to make the journey over to the States. I believe there are 5 different clinics in any area that could be closest to you, and come into a family of warmth, of care, and more importantly of knowledge. People who know what they're doing, where you can feel that you can trust the life of your daughter or your son to help them find a life of dignity and to come into adulthood as they should, as they deserve. So thank you very much to the whole Amen team. I've never met a more professional team within the medical field in my whole life, and I have had a lot to do with the medical profession, and people full of joy and who really make a difference. It made a difference for us. Thank you so very much.